You know, I'm just starting to find that out. Two of my best friends have seen more of my true self in the past few months than I've ever really allowed anybody to see in my entire life. And the amazing thing about it is they're completely cool with it. They accept me as being me, for who I am in all my forms. And I guess the real question would be finding the girl who looks at me the same way that my two best friends do. To find a girl who's comfortable, who I can be comfortable being around, who she can feel comfortable being herself around me. You know, it seems like it's a rare thing in this life to have something that, you know, it seems rare that you would have somebody that you can really truly be yourself around, because we get so bent up on, you know, pretending to be this, pretending to be that, trying to fit this mold, trying to fit that mold, and you know, it blows me away. You know, just because you have a cute face, just because you have a great body, you know, that doesn't mean shit to me. Like, yeah, it's great to look at, but in terms of like a relationship, like, you know, look at me. Do I look at myself in the mirror and go, you know, I'm way better looking than Brad Pitt? Fuck off, dude. I'm nowhere near people of, you know, great looking whatever. Like, that's not me. That's not what I aim for. I don't look at myself in the mirror and go, you know, I'm trying to look like Brad Pitt, or I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. You know, I don't go and work out thinking, you know, wow, somebody must be looking at me right now going, wow, you know, he's really, no. You do stuff in your life for you. I'm starting to do stuff in my life for me. I work out because I feel great afterwards. I work out because, you know, I like that adrenaline rush of, you know, putting your body through torture, you know, going out and running like 15 miles or going out and cycling like 100 miles. Like, you know, how many people do that? How many people actually get up and go do stuff like that? You don't find it. And I certainly don't do it to please everybody, because at least half of my friends don't even really know anything about triathlon. So it's not like I'm doing it to, like, oh, hey, look how good I am. You know, it's something that I do for me. It's the same with soccer. You know, I'm good at soccer because I've been doing it since I was 5 years old. I've never really known anything different. You know, it's not like I'm trying to get out there and be a show off, which obviously a lot of the time I kind of come off that way. You know, and then, you know, even so much as, you know, dressing, like the way that I dress the way I dress because that's how I feel comfortable. That's kind of a part of feeling comfortable in your own skin. Like, yeah, I could put on any kind of clothes you want. I could put on a suit and tie. I could put it, you know, I could paint my face white, you know, bleach my lips black and call myself a gothic. But am I going to feel comfortable that way? Am I going to feel comfortable in a suit? No. I'm going to feel comfortable in a pair of torn jeans and a t-shirt. You know, that's life. That's how life should be. You should live it for you. And you know, it's such an alien concept for people to want to be themselves all the time, because everybody else is always trying to fit the mold of somebody else or some other, like I said, some other form of pressure. So I guess now that that's really all out, you kind of have a better understanding of what I've learned about in the past few months. And I wanted to say something, because this is, I guess, the whole reason, or the whole idea of why I had this idea to do a video blog is, you know, I had a guy tell me once that no man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. He also told me that life is what you choose to make it, and that life is a blank canvas, and we decide what the finished product looks like. The same guy also told me that I had unlimited potential, that he looked forward to seeing me accomplish the hundreds of goals that I had for myself. He's been one of the only people I've had in my life who consistently encourages me to be real. Not necessarily with people, although he did encourage me for that, but to be real with myself. Taught me that, and this is, I think, one of the biggest things that I took away from it, is that knowing yourself is the true foundation stone of knowledge. And this guy was wise way beyond his years. I've never really seen anything like it from anybody else, and his name was Barry. I know he's going to be watching my back now. I just wish that he could have stayed a little bit longer to teach me a little bit more, because the impact that he left was amazing. Life was so much better when he was here. Just how I was able to be myself 100% around somebody. He's the first person I've ever actually been able to do that with. 100%, no facades, no lies, nothing. a spade was a spade with him, and it opened my eyes to so much, and I miss him a lot. And I hope that someday, if I get up there with him, then I hope that we can snowboard the mountains of heaven together. But tomorrow I race my first triathlon since I lost Barry. As many of you know, about a week before he passed away, he had come all the way out to Palm Springs with me to watch me race. His justification for coming out there was that he wanted to watch me do something that I loved, to do something that is such a dominant thing in my life that, you know, he made every effort he could to learn my sport, to, you know, find out why it was important to me, and, you know, even made plans to do it himself. You know, after losing him, it's really shown me a lot about life, and it's shown me a lot about what life really means. You know, you get caught up in the stereotypes of doing what everybody thinks you should be doing, and when I lost Barry, I finally realized that life is not necessarily about pleasing somebody else. It's about living your life. It's about making your life your own. And as he said, you know, life is a blank canvas. You can't let somebody else come in and paint your picture for you. You need to grab a paintbrush, you need to grab some paint, and you need to do your own life. And that's why tomorrow when I race, it's going to be for him, to remember that there was a really good thing here once. And I just want to say that I miss you, bud. I hope you rest in peace, and keep me safe tomorrow. Let me race strong, let me race hard, and we'll go from there. That's about all I got.